All right, folks, what's going on with you? I hope you're well. Well, I'm not late to the party on this one because this just dropped today. Now, I know you've seen videos of me talking about don't just buy gear to be buying gear unless you're going to use it. And I stand behind that 100%. If you see my screen here, Heaviocity just dropped either between yesterday and today something called Machina in their Damage series. And if you know anything, the one thing I love and I use them is Heaviocity's Damage series. From Damage, Damage 2, Damage Rock Grooves, the Damage Drums, to their what's the one with they took the piano apart? My mind just went blank. I'll tell you in just about 2 seconds. But the newest one that just dropped is Machina. And man, the one thing I know, if you do tension stuff or cinematic stuff, metal percussion is key. So it's a mixture of a lot of stuff here. And I've been going through some of the loops and stuff. It's incredible. But they're the other one I was thinking about was the Uncharted 88. They basically dismantled an old piano and destroyed it and just made percussion out of it. I think it's so cool. Absolutely. Somehow Damage 1 here got disconnected. I was updating some things on my computer, so we need to get that done. But that's not why I'm on here today to talk. I'm here to kind of showcase this a little bit because I don't know who's all talking about it. But one thing's for sure, these companies, they get these guys copies ahead of time to learn them. And once it releases, they're hot on it talking about it. That they are. But I like using a lot of the grooves and the loops, but I also get into the individual pieces as well. There's a lot of things you can do with this. But this is the mechanical groove section. A lot of this stuff, man, you put the right amount of reverb on it. Listen here. I got Native Instruments ROM. Listen to this. A lot of cool things you can do. But we're going to cut that reverb off here because what we're going to do is kind of go through. And if you know the Damage series, I'll be honest, this thing is so deep in ways that I haven't even gotten into it. I just like to hit the presets or get the individual pieces and grow with it. But there's so many cool things you can do with Damage that I really do need to sit down and learn. I do. I really do. But I love it so much, man. And it works so well with my productions. And in fact, this track I'm working on today, I'll be using this. Oh yeah, I will be. All right, so let's go in here and let's find something else. And you can do triplets, you can go straight. All-star combos are usually some of the best. So let's just start with broadening metals here. This ought to be cool. Almost, some of them kind of they're already filtered down, you know. But you can hear the metals. This stuff is king with tension music for me. I love it. Metal percussion. I love it. That's pretty cool, the squeak of that door. Now, I believe you can go in here and you can, some of these elements within this loop, you can actually mute them. Now, there again, you can really actually mute them. So, but there again, that's a part of Damage that I haven't worked a lot with. I've done it a little bit, going in. Some of the elements with the loop, just, I don't want that like that. If you didn't want that squeak, where is that? I lost it. It's on here. There it is. If you heard that squeak in that, I do believe that you can go in and mute that, but I'm not 100% sure on this particular patch. I've just opened this up for the first time. This is the like you're seeing it as new as I'm seeing it. But I'm familiar with these damage libraries, so it's not like I'm green to it going in and showing you something I really don't know anything about. Now, you can go in and change the filtering on this stuff. There's a whole engine down here. You look at the source and you go, look at all this. This is kind of the area where you would pick and choose what you want to move in and out, and you can go in and build your own patches. I mean, that you can do with a lot of these. Heaviocity does it well. Now, I'm not going to give you the world's greatest review on this product because I haven't really sat down and just dug into it. But I'm going through a lot of these patches. I think it's so cool because that's what I use the most of, is a lot of these preset patches, and then I'll break them up and I'll use the individual elements, which is very important. Because there's only so much, just remember, there's only so much of these presets that you can use because everyone else starts using them. You gotta kind of dig deeper. Carbon based, as this is called. It's pretty cool. Now you can go in and let's go with the ensemble designer, I believe. You're going into the actual kits. And you've got reverbs and a lot of stuff in this. If you use Heaviocity stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Stuff is cool, and when you can add in whatever reverb you want. I like Native Instruments ROM, but I have several reverbs that I use that I like. You can put a little delay on there and really do cool things with this. Create your own patches. All right, so let's go in here and let's look at all these kits. Mechanical sounds, pinball machines, impacts and transitions. If you ever use Heaviocity, they always add some transition type effects in all of their libraries, and they're really good. I don't use them as much as I should. One thing I did do was I took, I think, some of the damage transitions and stuff, and I put them over here and record them and put them into a player in Logic Pro so I could access them quicker. Uses less resources on your computer. If you're looking to not use as much memory and resources on your computer, it's less taxing. That's an idea for you. A little tip for you. You can make your own players out of the drum machine designer in Logic Pro, and it helps alleviate that a little bit. An old typewriter. Let's see what. I don't want to make this too long, but it's kind of showing you that percussion suites like this are gold when you're doing tension and cinematic and underscore stuff. And I love it, and I use them. In fact, I'm using it today. Now, you see these circles right here? If you know Heaviocity stuff, it's just, you can move these stage elements around. Let's see if we can find out the element. You can move it around the stage. You can spread these out and kind of do the room differently. Because they're all recorded in a room, and that's the reason why they do that. That impulse response. Good ticking effect is always good, you know. Always good when you're doing tension, especially. Crank this up. Always good. There's your... Pretty cool. Really good transition effects. All right. Put some delay on that. That'd be so cool. Geared up. Great kits. Very unique. And what makes Heaviocity, very successful in each one of these damage libraries. They get a different sound designer each time and with an idea. And it's really cool. It really works so well. So they all don't just sound the same. There you go. Stuff like this is just key. Great. It resonates so well. Really good metal percussion. But anyway, I just want to jump on real quick. I didn't want to make this an hour long, but I wanted to get on real quick, and I wanted to showcase this a little bit. I really did, and show you that. Yes, don't just buy. Don't just buy BSTs to buy them. Don't do that. But use them. If you know it's gonna be in your arsenal, it's gonna work. Get them. The Damage series is king, man. Heaviocity knocks it out the park every time. Now, that's not the only percussion suite that I use. There's others with Omnisphere and various other companies. There's a lot of great ones out there, but I love the Damage series. So if you don't use them, check them out. And folks, this is the newest one, Machina. And it's pretty cool. It really is. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Be cool. Bye.